Check, check. Okay, not entirely sure what happened there, but my sound was off. Don't know for how long. I know it worked at the beginning of this, so hopefully there was sound in most of that stream. Otherwise, it was a pretty boring broadcast. At any rate, we are at 38-19, as you can see. About to start the third quarter. We will give you some stats here. Let's see what I got for you here. Start with some team stats, since those will be a little more accurate. You can see the Vikings out shooting 53% to the Titans 44. 57% from the line. Titans are 6 of 8 from the line. Field goal percentage much higher for the Vikings. And you could see the Titans just not connecting on many of their shots. 3-pointers, however, Dominion's hit 1. Their only one they tried. Vikings 0 for 5 from the stripe. I thought Haley had 1, but it turned out it was only a 2. Rebounds is where the main story is. 16 for the Vikes, only 7 for the Titans, and you've seen a lot of those offensive rebounds turned into points for the Vikings. Turnovers, well, fairly even according to this, but I have a feeling that I missed a few in there because I believe the Vikings had several more takeaways. So it is what it is. Now let's see if we can take a look at a couple of player numbers, at least should be more accurate for the Vikings. But you can see Olivia Badura, or Haley Pasquale leading all scorers with 10. Badura with 8, and then Crisco with 7. And we have Sarah Thompson, Jordan Campbell with 4 each, Bottomer with 2, and Stevenson with 3. Pasquale and Campbell and Crisco have been dominating on the boards. Between them, they have 12 rebounds. And again, these are just the ones I catch, so they probably have more than that. Certainly won't have less. On the other side, Jesse Montgomery with 4, Xavier Hahn with 5, Liz Ricker with 1, and Maddie Beal with 3. Now, obviously, that's only, 7, 8, 13 points, and they have 19, so there's 6 points that I didn't know who they went to. I want to look in a little more detail at some shooting percentages here. You can see Badura 4 of 5 from the floor. Missed her only 3-point attempt. Sarah Thompson 2 of 3 from the floor. She's off on her 2 trays. Haley Pasquale 5 of 7 from the floor. And she's missed 2 3-pointers. Stevenson 1 for 2. Bottomer 1 for 1, and Crisco 2 for 5. And Crisco's been struggling a little bit inside connecting on those baskets. She's getting a lot of rebounds and getting some good looks, but shots aren't dropping for her right now. So, just a quick rundown of your stats. We're going to read off our sponsors, and then I'll see if I can show you a couple of replays. Sponsors for this evening. These are all Loudoun Valley Booster sponsors. Tari Orthodontics, Browning Equipment, Terry's Body Shop, Grish's Orthodontics, Patty Shushman Photography, Tim Mady Wealth Management, part of White Pine Capital, Steigerwald Gordon & Koch Wealth Advisors, and Huntington SAT and ACT Tutoring. Now, let's see what we can do about these replays here. Okay, I have a few of these coming up. I'll just kind of talk through them as they go. So this was a fairly recent one. You can see by the score. Campbell with the ball. Gets it over to Crisco. Up quickly to Bottomer, and Bottomer underneath to Pasquale for an easy bucket. Nice little transition play there for the Vikes. See if my player will go to the next one as we let that one expire. Yes, it does. So this was there's Thompson just missing. Campbell with a rebound over to Pasquale. And yeah, we showed this one earlier. This was then a nice play by Campbell there to flip it back in, and Badura hits the runner. Our next one coming off a free throw. Let's see what we got here. Vikes with their press. Ball's knocked loose, almost knocked loose. And Dominion comes back the other way. There it is, a nice block by Jordan Campbell. Fell hard on her knee there, but she seems to be all right. A little bit scary on that one, but nice block nonetheless. There's a bit of a dangerous pass, but got it into Badura. Badura quickly works it under. That was Bottomer. The nice pass back to Jordan Campbell for the bucket. Our next one here, kind of going in reverse chronological order, it appears. Dominion with the ball. There's a block by Bottomer. There's a nice steal by Bottomer there. Works it up the floor, over to Campbell, who connects for the easy two. And let's see, one more. This was early on. Crisco into Pasqualone, back to Crisco. Wouldn't fall, but Pasqualone with a tough rebound and right back up and in. It's a tough play there. And is that it? No, we got one more in here. This is Pasqualone, what I thought was a 3. They called it a 2, though. Nice looking shot nonetheless. And that's it for your first half highlights. Well, we won't show those again. Okay, I'm going to take a break, show you some of our sponsors, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, we are back. Getting ready for the second half action. As they will flip ends of the court. And it's going to be, I think he signaled Dominion's ball. Yes, Dominion will take possession. I think the brightest light on the floor is coming from the scorer's table there. It's nice and shiny right there. Dominion working around. There's a drive cut off by Stevenson. 3-pointer on the way, short. Stevenson pulls down the board. And hustles back up the floor, and then we got a foul called. On the Titans. That'll be their first of the half. As Thompson will inbound. Pasqualone comes back to the top of the key, over to Badura. Over to Thompson. Thompson trying to get by her man. Dumps it under to Stevenson. Back to Crisco. A nice pass and an easy bucket for Lakin. And there's a steal by Thompson. Puts it back up. Can't connect. And Dominion works their way back up the floor. Drives the lane. Oh, nice pass underneath, but the shot is short. got some bodies on the floor. The ball will stay with Dominion. See if I can get in a better rhythm this half with my numbers. Inbounds pass. Foul called on the Vikings. Their first of the half. Dominion takes it out on the side. Dominion working underneath. The scoop shot won't fall, but they get the rebound. It's 24 again with the, and she loses at that time. The Vikings quickly work back up. Pascaline puts it up, won't drop for her. And Vikes will come back the other way. That shot off the mark. Sorry, the Dominion coming back the other way. Goes out of bounds to the Titans. Thompson shot off the mark. Pascaline follows. Puts it back up. Can't connect. Excuse me. And we got ball's knocked out of bounds. All right, I got to catch up here. Going to stay with the Titans. Stevenson with the ball, back to Pascaline. Works it over to Thompson. Thompson with a floater. Just won't drop for tonight. Stevenson over, follows it back up, and gets the putback. Make it 42-19. Pascaline ties up the Dominion player, number 50. Broken. And I'm not sure, that was a really late whistle. Had a tussle down here. The Vikes came away with it, and about 5 seconds later, the ref blew the whistle. So Dominion will wind up with the ball. That's tapped away. Fighting for it on the floor. Dominion's got it, but nowhere to go, and they take a timeout. So we got 5:27 left in our quarter. Score is 42-19. Give you an updated score here. And I will take a moment to show you the, well, thought it was going to be a 30-second, but it looks like a full timeout. We'll go through our sponsors one more time. Huntington SAT and ACT Tutoring, Tari Orthodontics, Steigerweld, Gordon & Koch Wealth Advisors, Browning Equipment, Tim Mady Wealth Management, part of White Pine Capital, Terry's Body Shop, Patty Schushman Photography, and Gricius Orthodontics. Again, this game's being brought to you by the Loudoun Valley Boosters and StatStream.biz. My name is Rod Ogren, up here in the Dominion High School in Sterling, Virginia. So we get ready to restart here. Titans will have the ball. I really don't know what they called in that last one because there's no extra fouls on the board. Both teams have one still. Even moved where the inbounds is. Now we got a foul called. Looks like that's on Stevenson. And she'll check out, and Jordan Campbell will check in. Jordan's only a sophomore, but she's a tough player out there. There's a long three-pointer from the corner, off the mark. Rebounded by the Titans. Back up. Can't connect. Campbell comes down with that rebound. Quickly works it up to Badura, and Badura is fouled. A little bit out of control there. Coach McFarland can't seem to believe what's happening. I'm not quite sure why, but Thompson shot off the mark, rebounded by Crisco, who puts it up. Her shot off the mark as well. Now we got a foul called. Oh no. Vikings wind up with the ball again. Maybe it was a jump ball. Badura off the mark. That rebound tracked down by Badura. She puts it back up again, short. Ball's kicked around. Picked up by Crisco. And I'm not sure what they called. I have no idea what that call was. Somehow Dominion wound up with the ball, but there was no foul. So I don't know what happened. Shot up, off the mark. Ooh. Dominion will get it in bounds. Long pass, driving the lane. Maddie put it up, couldn't connect. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Nice work there by, sorry, that was Xavier Hahn. The Vikings quickly back the other way. And Dominion reciprocates. Long pass off the mark. Turnover by the Vikes. So our score is 44-21. A little hectic action there. I lost track of it. The clock is actually correct, amazingly enough. As the Titans will inbound underneath. Vikings in full court press. And Dominion gets it across the timeline. That's an interesting no call there. As she went up, kind of got blocked, came back down, but regardless, got the bucket. That was Lauren Broken with the bucket for the Titans. Valleys turns it over. Dominion coming back, Broken again, can't connect on that one. And the rebound pulled down by, I believe, Crisco. Gets it over to Campbell. Almost loses it. But retains possession. Sorry. And that's Badura out there. Thought I was hustling for a minute. Over to Bottomer. The freshman gives it over to the sophomore. A lot of future here at Valley. Badura swings it to Brennan. Brennan, tried to pass it to Crisco, but bounced it off her knee. We rolled just under 3 minutes. I believe it's going to be Titans ball. We got a timeout called as they play a little Fort Minor in the building. Can't say I've heard this song in a while. 44-23, 25 actually. Missed a bucket somewhere for the Titans. 44-25 now. Got that accurate. Fouls are correct. Timeouts, I really have no idea, so we'll give them 3 each. Yes, unfortunately, when it's just me up here, it's hard for me to keep up, and their scoreboard operator isn't showing the player fouls or the timeouts. I don't even see a slot for timeouts on the scoreboard, so all I can do is the best I can. So the Vikings will inbound. Coach McFarland exhorts his players on the bench. He's always very demonstrative. He's one of the football coaches as well. Known him for years. As Brennan, I believe, yep, Brennan drives the lane, but it won't fall for her. Rebound pulled down by the Titans. They'll work it back up. Down 19 now. They're trying to cut into this lead a little bit. That one's stolen. Over to Brennan. Brennan driving again and gets the bucket and the foul. I don't know how she got that one to go. She was not on balance at all after getting a hard bump. So Kate Brennan puts it in. She'll go to the line for one shot. It's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Dominion. So they bring it up. 3-pointer on its way, just off. And Brennan pulls down the board. Work it up to Bottomer, and she travels. She knew it too. She immediately rolled her head back like, oops. I think she wanted to pass and just kind of messed herself up a little bit there. Happens to the best of us. Yeah. All right, Titans bring it up. And lose it, and it's off of them and back to the Vikes. Long pass up the floor to Brennan, over to Bottomer. So Vikings going deep into the bench here. Hassan with it, drives the lane, thinks better of it, and throws it away. Not entirely sure who she was trying to pass to. I think she got under there with the tall trees and realized she didn't have a shot. And that one's knocked away by Brennan. She comes flying the other way and gets it to drop. Nice steal. The Titans working back up, and that one's stolen again. Oh, almost. Good hustle. But she stepped out of bounds. That was, who was that? That was Hassan. Or Hassan. I'm sorry, I need to find out how to pronounce her name because I'm sure I'm saying it wrong at least half the time. Dominion's pass is stolen by Bottomer. Got right in front of the player. She's trying to work it up against two players. Could use a little help here and doesn't get it. Almost throws it away. Her teammates needed to come to her rescue there. She was trying to work it up against two of the Dominion players and was getting stuck. Brennan, almost an errant pass, but Bottomer comes up with it, drives the lane, puts up a floater, and it's good. Dominion coming back the other way. That was Maddie Beal with it. Tried to complete the pass, but is knocked away. 43 seconds left in our third quarter. Valley with a commanding lead. A nice play by Badura. She knocked it right back to the inbounder who of course was still standing out of bounds. So as soon as the inbounder touched it, it's back to the valley. Heads up plays. Badura, the floater, gets it to roll in. Titans coming back. That's Maddie Buell, the shot off the mark. Vikings quickly back up to Bottomer, who lays it up and in. Titans coming back the other way. Long shot, three-pointer off the mark with Maddie Beal. And that will do it for our third quarter. So, Vikings well in control of this one, 54-25. 29-point lead as we go into the third. So we'll go to a quick commercial, see if I can show you some stats, maybe a replay, and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back to the start of the fourth. I'll do one quick replay for you here. It's a nice steal by Bottomer. Flips it over to Brennan. Brennan goes all the way in. And that was the off balance. Makes the shot and gets the foul. Beautiful sequence there. And we are back to live action. Not quite live. Look at that. Good timing. Close this window. Vikings bring it in. Campbell with it on the right side. Over to Stevenson. Stevenson back to Campbell. A little two-man game here. Bottomer takes it up top. Drives past her. Yep. Drives past her defender, but there's another defender waiting right there. And that goes down as a charge on Jane Bottomer. A nice defensive play for the Titans there. They need a few more of those if they're going to try to climb back in this one. That's a nice drive by Jessie Montgomery, but she doesn't connect. And the Vikes quickly back the other way, and the foul. Count it. That was Allison Traub with the shot. Good to see her in the game. Allison off the mark on her foul shot. And Dominion comes down to the rebound. Three-pointer, well, attempted. It was blocked by Jordan Campbell. Didn't really get anywhere. Then we got a foul on Traub, it looks like. So both teams with 4 fouls. It's actually accurate, amazingly enough. That was a shooting foul, so she'll go to the line. I think that is Xavier Hahn. Right? I see a 3 at Xavier Hahn. Connects on the first. Second one off the mark. We got a whistle though. Had a lane violation. One of the Vikings stepped in a bit early. So Xavier will get a third attempt at her second shot. Well, actually, a second attempt at her second shot. And makes that one count. Vikes inbound. Bottomer with it, brings it across the timeline. Drives the lane, throws it up, can't connect. The Titans pull down the rebound and get the foul. Looked like it was on, I think it was Allison Traub again with the foul. So it was Bottomer with the shot. Get our clock updated here momentarily. 6:48. That was off the mark. Rebound. Campbell works it up. Throws it a little too far for Haley Pasqualone to come down with, though. As the Titans working it in. There's a nice move up, and she gets fouled. Lauren Broken with a nice drive there. Got fouled by Pasqualone on her way in. And Pasqualone will come out. Oh no, she's just coming over to talk to the coach. Lauren Broken off the mark on the first attempt. And can't get that one either. Traub pulls down the rebound. Quickly works it up to Stevenson. Stevenson, floater in the lane, won't fall, but Traub pulls down the rebound. Backs it over to Jordan Campbell. Bottomer with it. And guarded by Julian Gailey. Traub in the corner. Into Pasqualone. Works over to Stevenson, and Stevenson gets fouled. Going to be on the floor, I'm sure. So the Vikes will take it underneath. It's the 5th foul on the Titans. 6 for the Vikes. Bottomer loses the handle, but it's run down by Campbell. She loses the handle as well. And that one winds up, well, nope. Dominion had it momentarily, but Campbell knocked it away. Bats it back to Traub. And out of all that, we have no stats. Maybe one turnover and a turnover back. Bottomer, the nice little drive. Connects on the layup. Get my camera moving here. Titans come back the other way. Got a foul called. Gonna be on Pasqualone. And we're in the bonus, so she'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. That's Lauren Broken at the line. Vikes with a 31-point lead. That one's off the mark, but rebounded by Maddie Beal. Nice rebound and put back by Beal there. Vikes working underneath. Stevenson is blocked, but gets the ball back. And that pass off the mark, but Bottomer somehow winds up with it again and makes a layup. It was almost a self-pass. She tried to get it into Stevenson and bounced right off of Stevenson and back to Bottomer, who connected on a little floater. Kind of a pretty little unplanned play there. As we go to 4:29, just under 4.5 in the game. I'm going to guess that each team has 2 timeouts left. I really don't know. Fouls are accurate. Dominion in the bonus. So we can show you a quick replay here. Yep. All right, this is a shot off the mark. Badura pulls down the rebound. Look at that pass all the way down, and Bottomer lays it up and in for the easy bucket. I might have another one here. I seem to have a bit of time. There's the first horn. Okay, so this sequence over to Traub, who gets blocked, gets the ball back though. Back to Bottomer. Let's see what she does here. Oh, this is the one we just saw. This is almost a self-pass. As Bottomer throws it, it's off the mark. Look at that, right back to her. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. Okay, we are back to live action. Dominion brings it in the backcourt. They'll work the half-court set here. Pass to the high post. Broken tries to drive, gets fouled. Looks that's going to be on green 14. That's Allison Traub again. 4:10 left in our game. Broken, is that Broken? No, that's Xavier. Xavier Hahn makes the first. And gets the second. As Vikes try to inbounds, knocked away by the Titans, but knocked it out of bounds. That one's passed up the floor. Campbell comes down with it. Over to someone, can't see the number. Shot was off. But the rebound pulled down by, hang on, let's see. Rebound is pulled down by Grace Wagers. Still didn't see who took the shot. I want to say, what number is that lady? 13 took the shot, who is, sorry, wrong way. There we go. Sarah Cahoon took the shot. And who's the line? 24. Vikings quickly working it up. Campbell off the mark, fights for the rebound, can't come down with it. Titans quickly at the floor. Xavier's shot just a little crazy there. Allison Traub drives the lane, throws it up, looking for a foul, doesn't get the call. There definitely was a lot of contact there. And then we get a call at the other end. And we'll go back to shoot free throws. 3:29 left. As the Vikes now are at 10 free throws. Oops, missed one somewhere. Give another one there. So we'll be shooting 2 the rest of the way. That's Broken, connects on the first. 60-33. The Vikings well in control of this one. As the ball's knocked out of bounds off the Titans. So Vikes will take it in. Bottomer works past her defender, brings it up the floor. 2-pointer on its way. I think that was Cahoon again, off the mark. Titans with the rebound. Bring it back up. Maddie Beal, the long three, about 3 feet short on that one. Trying to make something happen, forcing up shots. This Viking team's just a little too quick for them. As Bottomer quickly works it up. A nice pass to Cahoon, who gets her first bucket of the night. Let's see if I can get that replay. And we got a whistle. Let's see what we got here. Foul on the Vikes. So Broken will go back to the line for 2 shots. A little bit short on the first one. And drops that one straight through. Just under 3 minutes left. Campbell brings it up, back to Bottomer. Bottomer penetrating a little bit. Campbell tries to throw to Cahoon. Cahoon was not looking for that one. So to go back the other way. Titans driving the lane, working against Brennan, flips it up, can't connect. Campbell comes down with the rebound. Flips it over to Bottomer, who gets the foul and the bucket. So I'll make it 64-34, a 30-point lead. Bottomer at the line. 2:21 left in our match. Bottomer can't connect on the free throw. One of the few things that has gone wrong for the Vikes tonight. They've been in control most of this game. Another foul on the Vikings. And this will send number 4 to the line. Jesse Montgomery at the stripe. Drains the first one. And second one rolls around and in. Dominion putting on a press. Vikings. Cahoon tries to work across the timeline, gets fouled on her way across. And they'll be in the bonus, so that's going to be a 1-on-1 coming up for Sarah Cahoon. It is Sarah. You don't see that often on a free throw. Ball got stuck on the rim. Come on, Kenyamo, go get it. Somebody needs to tell Coach McFarland to go over there and get it. Apparently we don't have another basketball. I can't jump that. The ref thought about it. Oh, almost. All right, here we go. It's good. So Dominion will get the ball. It's just over 2 minutes remaining. Yep. And they lose it out of bounds. Vikings get it in. Working across the timeline is Brennan. Over to, Emily Thompson's back in the game. She gets bumped on her way in, throws it up, it won't go, but she'll go to the line for 2. As Coach McFarland's gone all the way through his entire roster tonight. And back to the starters. Sarah puts the first one in. And gets the second one to drop as well. Gives Sarah 6 points on the night. Dominion will take it in. Working underneath. And there's a nice bucket. Nice move for Xavier Hahn. Thompson comes back the other way. Over to Brennan. Brennan can't get it to go, but she gets her own rebound. Flips it over to Thompson. Oops, sorry. That one won't go either. Brennan gets another rebound, and then we get a foul. So it looks like it's going to be Sarah Cahoon at the line. All right, somewhere I got extra points that weren't there. 66-38. I don't know. Now we're at 66. All right, score is correct. Clock is not running, it should be. Vikings off the mark, rebounded by Dominion. Takes it all the way to the hole, but can't get it to fall. That was Jesse Montgomery. And we got a foul on the Vikings. 37 seconds remaining in our contest. It's going to be Liz Rickard at the line. Makes the first one. To get the Titans to the 40-point mark. That one's short. Rebound pulled by Brennan. She's tries to flip it up to Thompson. Is probably an ill-advised pass there, as Thompson had two players on her. And we got a foul on Dominion. So now Thompson will go back to the line with 28 seconds left. She'll shoot, well, they're up to 10 fouls, so she'll shoot a 2. Gets the first one. Make it 67 for the Vikes. And second one rolls around and out, but Cahoon pulls down the rebound. Over to Wagers, who misses the shot. Titans taking it up the floor. Turn to the middle, it's knocked away by Cahoon. The Vikes come back the other way. Wagers with it, trying to drive the lane. Loses it. And Dominion comes back. That shot's off the mark. And that will do it. Okay, our final score. The Lady Vikings 67, Dominion Titans 40. So, from Dominion High School in Sterling, Virginia, my name is Rod Ogren, coming to you live, sponsored by the Loudoun Valley Athletic Boosters, and brought to you by statstream.biz. Our next matchup is tomorrow night. We got the crosstown rivalry of the Vikings versus the Woodgrove Wolverines. The girls will tip it off about 6 o'clock, and the boys will follow immediately after, usually about 7:20, 7:30 when the boys tip off. Both those games will be coming to you live from Woodgrove High School. We'll have announcer Wayne the Voice Matthews with us tomorrow evening. For the Loudoun Valley Athletic Boosters and StatsDream.biz, this is Rod Ogren signing off. Thank you both for watching.